Hello, folks. Officer Tony here. If you've never seen this channel before, you're probably asking, who is this Tony guy? Don't ask so many questions. Jeez.
Hello, Richard from budgetguitarist.com. Hello, Richard. Hello, Richard from budgetguitarist.com. I want to build a Partscaster. So for the uninitiated, a Partscaster is a Stratocaster that you make out of various parts, because the Strat is the perfect guitar to build out of different kinds of parts. But I want to share something with you first. So this is my Squire 2 by Fender Stratocaster made in Korea from I don't know when. It's got a plywood body. It's got the set of pickups that I just pulled out of my 12-string project. So these are the Amazon Alnico 5 pickups. Because, you know, I was just playing around and I thought, I wonder what those pickups sound like inside of this guy. Also, full disclosure, I busted a string on the 12-string. And so at that point in time, I just detuned it, yanked the pickups out. I put it in here and I thought, well, this is cool, right? But there's a problem. If you look right now at the string alignment, you will notice that this low E string is not going over the pole pieces, not correctly. The bottom E string is also not going over the pole pieces correctly. Now, this is not a problem with the spacing of the bridge. No, this is a problem where the pickguard that was originally on this guitar was not standard. So a lot of people think that you can take any Squire Strat and any Fender Strat and, you know, made in Mexico American and interchange all the parts and everything works, and it's not true. Another thing I can tell you about this guitar is the screws on the back of the neck are like significantly thicker than the screws that go in like a made in Mexico neck. And the holes in the back of this neck are significantly bigger. Well, so I could figure out how to, you know, I could somehow find the correct pickguard, and I could no. Because see, the thing is, this is a plywood body and I don't like it at all. I hate it. That's basically the deal here. I don't want a plywood body Strat. So what I really want to do is I want to build a Partscaster where slowly over time I can upgrade the parts. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to look through my inventory of stuff, and then I'm going to go online and order what I need, and we're going to have a plan. And then in part 2 of the episode, after whatever I order comes in, then we'll do the actual build. So this is talking about the parts. I've got a pre-wired pickguard here that I bought from Amazon, but this has to go back in the 12-string. So I'm going to need to address that. So what am I going to need? I'm going to need tuners. I'm going to need a string tree. I'm going to need a neck. I'm going to need a body. I'm going to need a wired pickguard. I'm going to need an output jack. I'm going to need the bridge part. I'm going to need the claw in the back. I'm going to need springs. Now, some of this stuff I could remove from here. I could grab the tuners off of here. I could get the springs and the claw back here. If I wanted to, I could probably reuse this bridge, but I don't want to use this neck and don't want to use this body. So let's have a look at what I got. What we got in here? I'm just going to kind of go through here. This is ceramic pickup from a made in Mexico Telecaster. This is a Seymour Duncan 1/4 pounder for a Telecaster that no longer functions. It needs to be repaired. Fixing pickups is not something I currently do, but I'm going to learn, and I'll put it on the channel. Here's an interesting old selection. This is a select pickup designed by EMG, made in Korea. This is it looks like an active pickup, but it isn't. It's like a low output humbucker that's designed to look like an EMG active. It's not bad sounding. What do we got here? This is a Pro Bucker 2 pickup. That's a good one. Certainly I could find a use for this somewhere, I would think. You know what the thing is, though, with these humbuckers, like, I really want this to be like low output Alnico 5 3 single coils. I don't really want to do the whole humbucker single thing. Right now for pickups, I'm leaning along the lines of, like, I think ordering another pre-wired pickguard right? So I want to find something that's got the 3 pickups and the pots and this, you know, all the wiring already done. That's the easiest way to build a Partscaster. But instead of ordering another one from Amazon, I think I'll order it from GFS, because that'll be cool. I can compare the two. All right. Here's one of those Seymour Duncan rails, hot rails pickups. So it's a humbucker, but it fits in a single coil thing. That's cool, but not for this design. Okay, now in here, I've got 2 different kinds of Strat bridges. So let me hold these up closer to the camera so you can see them. Right, so here's this is like the block kind. And then here's the bent saddle kind that you normally see. Actually, that is not bent saddle. Look at this. You can't really see this stuff very good, can you? Well, that's all right. Here's the bent saddle kind. That's the bent saddle. Right. So I got tons of these. Like I got 3 complete sets of those in here, so that's good to know. If I'm going to steal parts off the old plywood special back there, I might decide to use some of these. These look really good. Here's a set of tuners. This is a set of locking tuners. That's even better. Pretty cool. So I got that. Okay, if you're going to build a Partscaster, so here's some more parts for a bridge, and then here is the here's a bridge assembly. So it's got the main plate, and it's got this crappy trem block that they used to give with the Mexican Strats. So at some point in time, I could use this, but at some point in time, I want to update that part. And another set of bent saddles. I've got enough saddles for 4 Strats, essentially. So that's good. This is looking promising. This is just like a couple of things full of screws. And I have got, looks like I've got some springs in here for a whammy bar. I have got a ton of pickup screws. I've got some pots in here. I am in good shape in terms of that. So if I order a pre-wired pickguard, I don't need to order the screws. That's good. And we got over here, got a couple of nuts for Epiphone or Gibson Les Pauls. Ooh, that'll come in handy. I need that. I've got screws to screw a neck on the back. So I got my plate here. It's good. So then for the neck, I think I'm going to use this guy. I've already got tuning machines on this neck, and I've got a string tree on this neck. I've got a nut. I know the fretwork's pretty decent on this. This is a Mighty Mite neck. You can sort of see the logo on the back. So this is a Mighty Mite neck. I reviewed this on the budgetguitarist.com website. I wasn't super thrilled with it, but it was only like $120 when I bought it. If you want to know what a $120 Mighty Mite neck plays like, I would tell you this reminds me very much of like a standard Squire neck. Not the classic vibe, not the affinity, but somewhere in between. I think this neck is maybe like an affinity, Squire affinity neck, maybe a little better. It's hard to say. But now I've got a plan in mind. Okay, so let's put the list up. Ding. So, neck, tuning keys, string tree, right? That takes care of that. I know I got the plate, I got the screws. I can steal the trem claw off of the plywood special over there. The one thing I haven't talked about yet is a guitar body, and I know exactly what I want. I want a blue Strat body, not like a dark blue and not a super, super light blue, but somewhere in between, right? Because I've always wanted a blue Strat. And the reason for that is because when I was a kid and it was the 70s, my cousin had a friend named John who had a blue Strat, and it was the first time that I ever touched an actual real electric guitar. It was a Fender Strat. And I remember thinking how cool that blue Strat was. So I'm going to order a blue body. So now here's the plan. I got the neck and I got all the parts. I need two more things. I need a blue body and I need a pre-wired Alnico 5 pickguard, which I'm going to get that from Guitar Fetish. So I'm going to get the body from Guitar Fetish too. I can get a body from Guitar Fetish, strap body that will work with this neck for under $100. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go online and I'll, use the video capture software and I'll talk you through the process of purchasing what I need to purchase, and then I'll come back here. Okay, I know exactly what I want. This should not start again. Okay, I know exactly what I want. This should not take long. So I'm at GuitarFetish.com. I want to get a pre-wired pickguard and I want to get a blue Strat body. So I'm going to go to categories, necks and bodies. Let's take care of the body first. So this is the cheapest stuff, and then more cheap stuff, and then this is the good stuff. Let's go there. Scroll down, Strat style bodies. Some of these are pretty cool. That's blue, but it's too light. That's the one I want, Sonic Blue. Let's pull that up. That's the guy, $89.95. Add cart. Okay. Now let's go get a pre-wired pickguard. Pre-wired pickguards. And I want low output Alnico 5 pickups. So that would be down here somewhere. Here we go. So Alnico, which of these do I like? It's the white pearl. That's kind of interesting. Do I want to go white pearl or just plain white? Let's go white pearl. I like that. That looks cool. Let's check out the electronics. Okay, so it looks like we have full-size pots, cloth wires, and then the switch is junk, but you can't have everything, especially at these prices. So $52.95. Add to cart. Now let's check out our cart. $142, but we got to add in shipping. Florida. All right, I'm going to pause the video. I don't need to put my home address and all that other kind of stuff, a credit card number on the internet, but I'm going to go ahead and order this. So I'm getting the Sonic Blue Strat body with the Alnico pre-wired white pearl pickguard with full-size pots. Sounds like a plan. So there you go. It's kind of a weird episode, right? It was like me going through my junk and trying to decide what I need to order to build a Partscaster. But I have placed the order. And whenever that comes in, that's going to be cool. I'm hoping that next Friday, I'm going to have the body, I'm going to have the pickguard, and I can put the whole thing together, string it up, and play it. Anyway, thank you very much. I will see you, hopefully, again next Friday at 5.